Well, hey everyone out there, my little followers. I don't have any fucking idea. And by the way, hey out there, the universe, the sole premise of the whole human beings and other creatures that are put on this space for doing something probably. And hello everyone out there in amazing YouTube space and inestimable and huge in Atlantis. And I tell you what, as I started doing that, confessing the fact that I don't have any fucking idea what I will be talking about. Maybe some random subject may drop by, and we will stick to it and talk of that subject being caught by grabby tentacles. And maybe if you're not in the picture of what's cooking here again, giving you that exposure slightly, like superficially at least, so that you would know what's cooking here. Today it's cooking the same stuff that has always been cooking on this premise, and that's proudly created by me and called the name Dive into Free English, which coincides with my thoughts, what I think of English, and why I'm not saying I'm using it, because I'm breathing. It's more deep understanding, or not even just logically understanding. I don't know. When I hear American or some voices, I arrived to that point where I don't make something separate in terms of apprehension of what's just been said, and that just lays and goes down to my backbone and lays on my brain and stays there, maybe not for too long, but I get it without rendering again, because people say that some people might confuse this situation with pure English taught at school, pure English and academic English, which I'm not a backer of at all, because it demotivates people from taking language courses, not courses. Be careful with courses, because they deliver they deliver you the understanding that you just been through it and you learned something, and you should probably know that because of that, but it doesn't necessarily sticks to too much or at all to certain groups of people. Probably if you were pushed from the outside if you're being nudged to learn your English, that's not necessarily the fact that you're gonna be there, because it only stays and resides within you if you love it, but you cannot drag and pull that love artificially created. If it's not there in the first place, you wouldn't be just making it up in no time. And maybe if you need some technical English, some degree English, I recommend using English teachers. If you don't need that stuff, you just want to speak fluently, like for example without any side thoughts, what to say in certain situations, what way to react, what you're pronouncing, in what way that happens, and how you develop that further on when you passed that point or being ranked like certain level English speaker, like A, B, C, fucking Z, UI, fucking or vice versa levels. What levels do they have, and stuff like that. If you just don't need it, and be very careful with using. If you don't want to become like some degree kind of guy who's bragging the fact that promoting the fact that he is or she is an advanced learner because of having those papers that you pass certain test is one thing. It's relating to working process. Maybe you should have that papers. I don't mind them being on their places if they are needed, if they are literally needed to gauge your level of English to certain to to bringing you to that point that you would compare yourself with certain level of English and to match that level, not less than that level, to perform your work properly. If you're free on what you do, if you're a free artist as me for example, then probably you don't need it. And the only thing you want to know, like there's two ways of learning. One is native, one is not native. One is by the book academic style of learning. Native way of learning brings you what? Brings you your full picture, complete picture, well-rounded, polished, with all those, with knowing idioms, with knowing what native speakers say in certain situations, how they react, how they use that in other language what you do not understand, and because you don't think of it, and you don't think of it because you don't love it, and the only fact you want to know that you're kind of person that has those papers, A, B, C, D level and stuff like that, and with no ability to speak, maybe a very poor ability to speak, or not wanting to speak for certain reasons, or not getting again, excuse me, what they say on the news channels on elsewhere else, like native speakers news is all nightmare, like a nightmare for non-native way learners, because they only learn, then I want to be there. And I checked like my people in my close proximity, how that happens, how that goes down. I'm not a 100% final degree of knowing it all, but I think that I know a couple of things about English, and if you want to be there, just be there. No fluff, no excuses. Today, I tell you what, I don't fucking know what I'm doing, but I practice my American. That being said, already read the shit up slowly for right now. It doesn't block our ways, or we can do our ways, what I want. Be good, get all stay tuned. Thanks again for being in my life, for following my channel. Be good.